Hey guys, how are we all doing? Gosh, I tell you what, I've had a right day today at work. Absolute nightmare. I've not stopped. So, just so nice to sit down and have 5 minutes and chat with you lot. Don't remember last time I did a pickups video. I think it was like the back end of last month, back end of September. So yeah, I did say, just have a slurp of tea. I did say I was going to start slowing down a bit, and unfortunately I've not done very well at that. So anyway, yeah, it's been a mental month, and I think, you know, the highlight, as well as seeing all of you lot, of course, competing on the Master System Challenge, that just seems to have hit the afterburners over the last month, if you'll pardon the expression, pardon the pun, whatever. But yeah, other than that, it's just been going to the Play Expo in Blackpool. It was just awesome. I didn't actually spend that much there. They didn't really have much in the way of Master System stuff. I did do a video that I think I posted it Saturday when I got back. So check that out. I think it was like the previous video that I did just now, previous to this one, sorry. So yeah, go check that out if you get the chance. It's nothing special. It's only, you know me, you know, it's just literally my phone, just pointing it at stuff. But yeah, give it a look, you know. Anyway, so this month hasn't been a slower month at all. If I'm honest, I've bought probably more stuff. I've got 10 fantastic brand new Master System games to show off. Before we get onto them, there are some more modern games that I've bought. So the first one, I'll show you the first one. So I got the big box edition of Metroids Red, and I was going to pre-order it, then I wasn't, then I was, then I wasn't, and I was really indecisive. There's the box art on the back there. And yeah, I just decided, what the hell, I saw everyone get theirs. I think I saw like Scotty Housel get his, and Game Culture, and everyone was talking about it, and Heaps had done something on one of the previous Metroids as well. So so I thought, what the heck, I'll treat myself. So it comes with these little card things, and I'm not an expert on Metroid, but I do love the art. And I'll show them a bit closer. And yeah, just lovely. And the game, I've not got that far. I've just beat the first boss. And he was surprisingly difficult. I don't know how kids would manage it. Then again, maybe I'm just really bad. Probably the latter, to be honest. You've all seen my attempts at the challenge. But yeah, just beat the first boss. And it's bloody brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. You get quite a nice steel book with it as well, with some cool art stuff inside. And yeah, that's a steel book. Obviously, you get the game. And underneath, just need to lift this tray thing out. I've not opened it yet. I will do. But you get this really big, heavy book. Game Culture actually did a reveal. So please check his video out. A reveal, an unboxing, I mean. You know what I mean. So, yeah, please go check that out. Apologies if I'm sounding a bit gruff or a bit hoarse. I think I'm coming down with something. I got in, and the first thing I did, I don't usually bother, but I had a bath. So a bath and a nice hot cup of tea. Hopefully that will sort me right out. Yeah, hopefully, anyway. So yeah, the next one is from Limited Run Games. And I think, to a degree, I think this is kind of old news. I think everybody's kind of got theirs. I just shows how long it's been since I've done a proper pickups vid. So this is my collector's edition copy of Monster Boy. I wanted to try to get my PS copy completed before this came, but the game is just so blooming long. I was reading some like help guide, and it said, oh yeah, you should complete the campaign in 15 hours. And I don't know who does that in 15 hours. It's an absolute marathon of a game, I tell you. It's good. Quite a lot of puzzles and stuff, which if you enjoy that sort of thing, then you'll love it. I really enjoyed, the best thing was the art, closely followed by the music. The music is amazing on it, and that's kind of why I got this, because I think it says on the back actually, you do get like a map, double CD soundtrack, the game on Switch obviously will look really nice. It'll probably look really nice on the new OLED Switch, to be fair, which I won't be picking up anytime soon, but I might get one eventually. Just a quick mention, I do have the PS4 copy. This was the one I did a video on earlier in the year, that I really struggled to get a copy of. It does hold a bit of sentimental value for me, but in justifying getting the collector's edition, which wasn't cheap, I am going to sell and or swap this, maybe for, if anyone's interested in a copy of Monster Boy on PS4, maybe swap for like a Master System game or a couple of games or something, then give me a shout. The other bits that I got were on just a charity shop run. So I picked up Worms on the PS1, which I played a bit back in the day. I did have it, I just didn't play it loads. I played it a bit, and it was only, I think it was about £1 or £2 or something, so you're not going to leave it there, are you? And then the other one that I got was Myst, which, to be fair, I actually played, because my friend had it on PC at uni, and I loved it. And you could get, back in the day, you could get on PS1, it was like a compilation, and it said the word help across the compilation, and I think it had like Myst, randomly I think it had Road Rash, and it might have had Broken Sword on it. I might be making up. I think it was Broken Sword Shadow of the Templars, which is another brilliant point and click game. So yeah, anyway, I saw that it was 30p, so I thought, right, well, I've not got any copy of Myst in my collection at the moment, so yeah, definitely I wasn't going to leave it there for 30 pence. So yeah, the only other thing I picked up in a charity shop was, don't laugh, I couldn't leave it there, but how cool is that? It is a painting that somebody's done, somebody's spent time on, of Zool, of course, Zool, and it was just there on a separate day. It was nothing. Like, I went to about 6 charity shops. There was nothing, not a sausage, and then in the second from last shop, there was just that next to a couple of old oil paintings. And she went, oh, just give us 50p. I certainly wasn't going to leave it there. I think I'll probably hang it up somewhere in the room. I've not decided yet. So yeah, like I say, I don't know, a bit of a spontaneous buy. Like I said, I definitely wasn't going to leave it there anyway. So yeah, not included in the 10, but I also picked up 5 Master System games at the Play Expo. So yeah, there's one double in there, World Grand Prix, which for £2 each. Do you know what I mean? I literally said to the guy, oh, I just want the cases. And he went, oh, just have them, £2 each, that's fine. But I'm not being funny, like, some of these are in better nick than, I have to go through them properly with the ones that are on the shelves, because a couple of them are actually in better nick than the ones that I've got. And I'm sure I did have a quick check. Don't know what one it was. One of them, yeah, look at this. So I think they've all got manuals, all but one. But one of them has got the manual and look, the Sega catalogue at the back. £2. And look how lovely that manual is. Crisp as you like. And they're just really, I know, look, I'm not getting too excited. I know it's only World Grand Prix. But for £2, well chuffed. So yeah, picked up all of them bad boys, a tenner. Just like I say, I only picked them up for the boxes. I did actually, I forgot to, let me get it. I did also get, here you go. I got Double Dragon as well. I think it cost me £1 for the Spectrum. So now I've got 3 games for my Spectrum. It's still in the loft at the moment. I did try it out when Dougal sent it to me with Fantastic Dizzy, I think it was. So yeah, but now I had Outrun that I got for like £1, and now I've got Double Dragon for £1 as well. So yeah. Right. Okay. So on to the Master System games. And this month I did say I was going to slow down. I haven't. I haven't at all, to be honest with you. So we've got 10. There are some nice ones in there, and I'll talk through how I acquired them as well. So I'll talk through how I acquired them, but also there is one that arrived today. And yeah, I'm really excited actually. I've been after it for absolutely ages. I don't know about Grail games. I don't really like that expression. But yeah, it's not one you see every day. So we'll come to that last though. No fast forwarding, you lot. Right. So first of all, I picked these two up at just a random trip into town at Cex, and I was just looking around, and behind the glass they had a pile, must have been like that. So what's that? I don't know, probably more, in fact. Probably there must have been about 15 games that they had, and a lot of them I had, but these two I didn't. And they're just in really nice nick. So I was really picky, and I got the ones with manuals. So they both have, I've kept my receipt. They've both got manuals. So there's the Tom and Jerry, and it's just one of, I know it's not a super rare one. It's one I didn't have though. So, and then Speedball 2. I still need the first one, but I'll pick it up, I'll get round to it. And yeah, that's got a really nice crisp manual in that one. And the cartridge is purple. It's got a little sticker on it there or something, residue, that'll come off no problem. Yeah, so both of them from Cex. I think they're like a tenner each. So like, for really nice copies, you can maybe pick them up for if you waited, I don't know, $7.99 on eBay maybe, but they might be without the manuals. So for a tenner each, I was dead chuffed with them being in, just nice condition. I picked up a copy of Fire and Forget. I did have a cartridge copy, just the cartridge. I've just give that away to Danny, so I hope he enjoys that. I got this from Clint, so thanks very much, mate. Off the back of one of your pickup videos a few weeks ago, and I saw, anyway, I think you all know Clint, but yeah, he was basically, I think it was one of his swaps, one of his doubles. So I can't remember what I give him now. I think it was about 30 quid, something like that. So I know it is a harder to find one. I really like buying off other collectors, or having a game to have a little story behind it, rather than just getting everything off eBay. So most of my stuff, if it's not too hard to come by, you know, I do like to pick it up from people, like all the stuff I've had off Pedder this year and that. So yeah, so thanks very much, Clint, mate. I appreciate that, pal. So I've got two more off James on Twitter. So James basically just put a tweet out saying he had some doubles, one of which was Smurfs 2, which I think Andy picked up. So fair play. Andy's done a video on that one, actually. Quite a cool video too. So do check Andy's video out on Smurfs 2, or Le Champ's Le Grand World Tour, something. I don't even know what the French word is, but yeah, it's something like that. Anyway, so yeah, so Deep Duck Trouble and Game Ground. Yeah, so James was relieved of these two, and yeah, they've all got the really nice condition, actually. I've been after Deep Duck Trouble for quite a while. I don't know why. It's not even that rare, but the prices are just bloody stupid everywhere. So yeah, this one was a bit cheap. It does have a little sticker on it, which I don't know if that'll come out. I watched a YouTube video on getting it off, and there was some American stuff you can buy called Goo-Gone or something like that. I don't know if we can get it over here. I'm a bit reluctant to test it on a cartridge, you know, that I'm not bothered about first. But I don't really know what else I can use, so I might have to buy that from America and wait for it to come, maybe, to get, you know, like I say, that sticker off. I'm not that bothered. I'm not some pristine, you know, I don't put my stuff in bags because I still play it all the time, to be fair, you know. I picked Impossible Mission up for, it was like £9, something like that. And this has been a bugger to get hold of and to find, to be honest. It's been a bloody nightmare. There used to be loads of them, and I thought, oh, I don't need to worry about that. There'll be loads of them. And it's just been a bloody nightmare recently. So to pick it up for £9, you know, it's Deadshaft. It was just a guy on, I can't remember his name. Bugger. I made a note of his name on my little spreadsheet, so we'll have to look it up. But yeah, a guy on Facebook Marketplace, £9. And again, like the manual is just really nice, Nick. So I'm not that bothered about manual. A lot of my games don't have them. My favourite games all do, or I'll work, you know, to get them. But yeah, you know, when the manual is there and it looks brand new, it's just really nice, isn't it? You know. So I've got T2 as well, Judgement Day. Another guy on Facebook just put an ad out, and I was just lucky. I'm not really on Facebook, so anybody that finds me on Facebook, and honestly, I'll add you because I get on with you all, that's fine, but I'm not on Facebook, you know, I don't use it. I use it, you know, for this, to buy stuff. Hence why I'm so busy on Twitter, you know, because that's all I really bother with. And YouTube, obviously. But yeah, so I picked this one up. No manual, but again, it's one of them that's been a nightmare to find, a nightmare to get hold of. And you know, the guy said, you know, give us £15 and that'll include your fees and I'll post it to you. So yeah, you know, what's that? It's probably like about £11 or something after all that. So yeah, Deadshaft, can't grumble. Just have a little last swallow of my tea. Have you ever, I don't know if any of you guys have checked out any of Rod's, Retro Rod. You got to go find him on YouTube if you haven't. He's a legend. He's going through all the Master System games A to Z at the minute. A to Z, if you're watching from over the other side of the pond. Sorry, chaps. And yeah, he always takes a swig of Vimto, which when I'm from the south, I live up north now, but you know, when I was growing up, I'm pretty sure there wasn't Vimto in the shops. So they've done well to market it down there. Anyway, he loves the stuff. He's always having a drink out of one of these big bottles and that. Anyway, guy cracks me up. He's a legend. Check him out. So, I picked up my first Sega card. I did have one as a kid, which came with my system, which was Hang On. So I will pick up a copy of Hang On again at some point. I think to get it boxed will be a bit of a swine. It's pretty rare, but I'll certainly pick the little card up. Anyway, this is Super Tennis. Didn't really come with anything. I've got just the it's fallen out. Got my receipt there, and you know, there's a little card. It was actually Dudley, my mate Dudley, just dropped me a little note saying, "Oh, have you seen this? Go on the CEX online thing." And I've not really been using the app until recently. It's bloody brilliant. So yeah, using the CEX app, I just bought this. It's like 12 quid, laughing, you know. So yeah, my first Sega card. So I'll probably buy a few more of these when I see them for a decent price. So last two games, we've got Bonanza Brothers, and I was genuinely elated and a bit shocked when I found this in a charity shop. I did do a little video a few weeks ago, a couple of weeks ago, I think. So go have a look at that. It's only about a minute long or something. But to find a Master System game in a charity shop, it's just phenomenal. You know, just like, you know, just everything, like everything moved in slow motion. It was just amazing. So yeah, doesn't have the manual, and you know what? Oh, receipt. And you know what? I paid, I think, about 12 quid, which you can get Bonanza Brothers for less. But I think you can probably, to Andy. Andy saw the little vid that I did, and yeah, he said, "Oh, I've got a manual, so I'll send it to you." So cheers, Andy, mate. Yeah, I appreciate that. Andy's going to send me the manual for it. So yeah, happy days. Right, guys, last game. This is the big one. I have been after this game for a long, long time. It came up on eBay, and the guy, I mean, it's been going on eBay, and recently I saw one this month on eBay, 399 quid. Just, who pays that for a Master System? Just bonkers, you know. Anyway, it went on, when did it go on? The weekend, maybe? Might have been Monday. And it's arrived already. I stuck a cheeky, not that cheeky, but I stuck a cheeky little make an offer, which I won't say how much, but yeah, it is Streets of Rage 2. And this is now my most expensive game. This is the most I've ever spent on a game. It doesn't eclipse it or anything, but it does overtake some of the big box indie games, like from Limited Run and stuff that I've bought this year and last year. So yeah, it's the most expensive I've, or the most I've paid, certainly for a Master System game. That said though, I mean, look, at the end of the day, it's one I wanted. I've been after it. It sold without, and this one has the manual. So there's the manual and the cartridge. It did sell on eBay without the manual earlier this year for 81 quid. So And I thought with the manual, to have this with the manual, I did not pay that much more. Not really. And had I have seen this out in the wild or anywhere else for the price I offered, I'd have bit their hands off. You know, I'd have bought it. So I'm happy. And the seller, you know, got a decent price for it too. So it's kind of a win-win really. So yeah. Anyway, guys, so that's kind of October done. I do genuinely need to try and slow down a little bit over the next couple of months with Christmas coming up. You know, the kids, my wife, family. You know, it's not going to be cheap at Christmas time for sure. So yeah, I'll probably still keep buying stuff. What I intend to try and do is maybe buy a bit less, but do my pickups videos maybe a bit more regularly and make them shorter. This one's quite a long one, so I apologise for that. But yeah, if you like the video, then please give me the thumbs up and please consider subscribing. I also do the Master System challenges every week. So if you've not seen those before, please go and check them out. There'll be another one coming, which will be, it will be Halloween weekend. So I'm hoping, I've not fully decided. I think I'm probably going to do one that's maybe Halloween related. I don't know. I don't want to give too much away. But yeah, you'll have to wait and see. Anyway, guys, thanks ever so much for watching. It's always a pleasure. I will see you on the next one. Cheers, guys.